And with me in studio now is Mr. Richard Kurtz. He is the Chairman and CEO of Lapolla Industries. Their symbol's LPAD. Richard, good to have you in the studio.
Great to be here, Don.
And I know we've spoken a couple of times about your company, Lapolla Industries. Tell us again what your company's involved in.
Well, we're based out of Houston, Texas, and we basically manufacture spray polyurethane foam for insulation and for roofing. And the potential in what we're doing is just off the charts, both domestically and internationally. And our plant is in Houston, and we've been shipping now basically all over the world.
You mentioned potential, and of course on this program we hear a lot about potential, but in your particular case, you're a company with serious revenues that just keeps breaking record after record. Tell us about that.
Well, in 10, we did $50 million. And then, I'm sorry, in 09 we did $50 million, and in 2010 we did a little over $70 million, and we're just progressing kind of in the same procedure going forward, and we look forward to 11, we look forward to 12, and even 13. And I guess what's so interesting in what we're doing, there is an awareness. There is an awareness both domestically in this country and the same internationally to save money on energy. Energy savings is a must. We all know what's happened with prices. They're not going to go down very much. If anything, they're going to rise. And we basically have the best kept secret when it comes to energy savings.
Now, of course, you made a very profound statement on our program a few weeks ago where you looked in the camera. You were in New York at the time. And you said, Don, we can beat the Middle East. Because you were talking, we were having a conversation before going on the air, where you can save 35, 40, 45, sometimes 50% of the cost of a building just by applying your spray foam insulation.
Correct. That is fact, 100%, and we've been doing it. My business, my primary business is the multifamily housing business. We own and operate apartments in the tri-state area of New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. And factually, our savings have been just what you said. Now, residentially, we've been going into residential homes and saving anywhere even close to 50%, which is mind-boggling when you think of it. And a homeowner can get their investment back in less than 3 years. So with that being said, we're beginning to put foam into numerous residences throughout the United States, and we see just this as a beginning. There is approximately 115 million private residences throughout the United States, and we're just beginning. And we feel the potential is unlimited, and the same thing internationally. And that's even stronger, as I said before.
Well, you mentioned that because your CEO, Doug Kramer, has been going to Europe for the better part of this year. I think he's got another trip planned over there.
Correct.
And you mentioned that the awareness and demand in Europe for your products even exceeds that here in the U.S.
What's so exciting is Doug's been there 2 times within the last 5 months. He's going back next month. And when I talk to him, and I talk to him every day, he says, Richard, the most amazing fact is the awareness and the need to save energy is more so outside this country than inside this country because energy costs that much more. Right. Now, we know how important it is here, but he says internationally it's that much more. Now, we currently are shipping to 12 different countries, and we believe in the next 12 to 18 months we'll double that. We could even get to 30 countries. There is a clear awareness, and it's going to be done. And there's nothing better than foam insulation when it comes to savings.
You know, I like to refer to your company as a green technology company that's making money today, and that is really exciting. And of course, you know, Doug has mentioned something on this program called the building envelope, which basically, you know, we eliminate all of the air going in and out of the building, and that's really where the energy is wasted.
Exactly. Our concept is energy comes into a building, and our concept is to keep the heat within where it's cold, and so it doesn't escape the building envelope. Same thing with air conditioning. We want the thermostat, a normal thermostat may go on every hour and a half, every 2 hours. We want it to go on every 8 hours.
Wow.
And that's the concept. We want to keep the heat in the building envelope. We want to keep the air conditioning in the building envelope. And that's what we're doing. And the numbers are fascinating. And if you do that, when you speak about green, that's less pollutants going into the air. So as a company, we are as green could be because of the savings of energy going into the environment.
Lapolla Industries, LPAD is their stock symbol. Richard, every time I talk to you, I just get more and more enthusiastic about your story. Thanks for joining us here in LA.
Thank you, Don. Thanks. Appreciate it.